Welcome guys, thank you so much for joining in. So right now, looking at the price action of Bitcoin, you can see yesterday we talked about this scenario here, price getting pulled back around the neckline area, finding support and then moving in an upward direction. But if you look at this candle here, this candle was unable to find support at the neckline area. It went way below, right? But now if you can see, this same neckline is actually acting as a support. And now this is also showing that, hey, if the price of Bitcoin is able to find support at this neckline area, there is still a move in an upward direction. And what happened with this candle here, why it was not able to find support at this neckline area, guys, that is due to the leveraged long investors. But now as you can see here, we are able to find proper support over this 36,500, right? And this neckline is again acting as a support. And now if you look at this price movement here, the price is around 37,240. But what is happening next? Is the neckline again going to be there acting as a support, or what is unfolding right now? Because if we look at this price structure here, we are actually going to change the time frame into hourly time frame, because in an hourly time frame, now what you can see here is the price structure here again, which is known as 1 2 3 reversal scenario, right? This 1 2 3 reversal scenario is a very important like price structure, because you can see here now the price is forming again this exact scenario in a smaller time frame, right? You can see 1 1 2, that's the neckline area. So in our case, the neckline area is this here, right? You can see here, look at this price getting gravitated towards the neckline area, just like here, just like this one what we are witnessing, right? This here is the neckline area. So now this price movement here, right, this neckline area pull back this number 3 here and then move in an upper direction. So you can see the price is already broken out of this neckline area. So what we are expecting now is that if there is a support at the neckline area, there is a possibility of price now moving in an upward direction. Because right now, if you can also look at this candle here is trying to hold its ground around this previous neckline area. So if the support is going to be there, right, if the support is going to hold the price here around this 37,000 area, then there is a more likely scenario of price actually continue in an upward direction, just like here. So in that case, from this neckline till the bottom, right, this is going to be the target area if this is going to continue, which is going to be around 39,200 price area. So this 39,000 right now could be the target area if this 1 2 3 reversal in an hourly time frame plays out. And to the downside, if this is going to follow back, right, the neckline here, the stronger neckline in a 4-hour time frame is still going to be there. You can see here, this neckline area is still going to be there, holding the price around 36,500 to 36,600 area. This is still there, but now in an hourly time frame, our support is going to be this here, right? This neckline area, which is around 37,000 price level. So if we are actually able to find support at the 37,000, then we are actually going to look for this upward target of 39,200 around that price level, right? So guys, this is what I see right now looking at this 1 2 3 reversal and also this current Bitcoin scenario in a 4-hour time frame and also in an hourly time frame. But I also have many different scenarios to show you into this video, because I don't want to just give you the bullish scenario, but I would also want to give you some bearish scenario in case if support is not going to hold the price, and also this neckline from this 4-hour time frame, this support is not going to hold the price around this 36,500 price level. So let me switch the chart. So now what we are actually going to do is we will add this rising channel or so-called ascending channel to pinpoint some crucial area. Why? Because you can see here, guys, this price structure here inside this ascending channel. Yesterday I told you guys that this 36,500 to 36,600 support was there, but the price came even below that, right? You can see here, this is due to the leverage long investor, and you can see the price was actually able to find support at the lower line area. If you look at this price structure in a 4-hour time frame using this ascending channel, because you can see the upper line acted as a resistance here also, right? So now this price movement is actually indicating that, hey, since we are able to find support at this neckline area, so there is a potential of a move in an upward direction. Because according to this ascending channel, right now where we could be heading would be this previous high structure. So this target right now for me is going to be around 40,000 price level if this trend is actually going to continue in this manner. Because according to this ascending channel right now, since we have already found support at the lower line area of this ascending channel and also this previous trend line area which has acted as the resistance support, and now this is also going to be a sign maybe we are going to continue further in an upward direction. And even if you are going to see any sort of a pullbacks, then you should also remember that this lower line could be acting as a support, and price is slowly going to head in a upper target area 40,000 according to this ascending channel. But in a smaller time frame, this hourly time frame, our target here is around 39,200. Don't forget that, because you can see this is also a double bottom type of scenario. You can see here, right? Double bottom type of scenario. And also according to this double bottom, the neck till the leg area, this is our target area, this 39,200. But if you look at this in a 4-hour time frame with the help of this ascending channel, according to this ascending channel, 40,000 is where we could be possibly getting gravitated, guys, this upper line area. So now what we are also going to do is look at this price action in a 4-hour time frame using this trend line here, because this price movement inside this trend line looks like it is forming a very nice symmetrical triangle scenario, because you can see here the upper line did actually acted as a resistance, the lower line of the symmetrical triangle acted as a support. So right now this price movement, what we are witnessing, could be heading towards the upper line area again, right? Upper line area. So let's say this is going to be around 39,100, 39,200 price level. So if there is going to be any sort of a rejection, then we could again get gravitated towards this lower line area of this symmetrical triangle to find support. So, and if this actually plays out as a symmetrical triangle, guys, the price of Bitcoin could be making a new all-time high. If this is going to play out, then let's say break out from this price level somewhere around here, right? If that's going to happen, then price of Bitcoin could be making another new all-time high, which is going to be around 48,200 price level. So now let's also look some bearish scenario that could also unfold right now. So what are some critical areas to look for? Because not just the bullish scenario what is unfolding right now for Bitcoin, but if we also look at this descending channel to pinpoint some areas right now, the price of Bitcoin could also be hitting or finding itself trapped inside this descending channel, because right now if this 1 2 3 4 breakout is going to play out and price is also coming to our target area of 39,200, 39,100, then guys, this move here, right, this move is also going to take place. I mean, the price coming around this 39,200 is going to happen. But what if we are also going to get another rejection after reaching the upper line area, just like here, or just like here? Guys, what if this is going to happen? We have to look at this scenario a bit carefully, because rejection around the upper line area after reaching our first target here, we have to take this scenario also into consideration, because if there is going to be a rejection again, just like here after reaching our target from this 1 2 3 4 reversal pattern, then guys, we could be also witnessing a bigger pullback scenario, just like here, right? Because we can see the lower line could be acting as a support here. So if that's going to happen, we should also be prepared for the price pullback around the lower line area of this ascending channel. This is also one scenario we should take into consideration, right? And also one thing what is actually bothering me right now is this price movement here, because inside this descending channel, what you can also see is this price movement, right? This price movement is showing us that, hey, we could be heading towards this upper line area, right? But one thing here, right, if you look at this price structure and look at this scenario, this head and shoulder pattern, right? If this is going to play out, then this is also going to be a sign that, hey, maybe after reaching the upper line area around this 39,100, 39,200, this could also be forming a really nice head and shoulder pattern, which could be another bearish scenario for Bitcoin, because rejection around this 39,100, 39,200 could flash a very, very dangerous scenario for Bitcoin. So this is also one scenario what we should take into consideration. And now let's also look at Ethereum price action. And now if we look at this Ether USD chart in a 4-hour time frame, we also talked about this scenario yesterday, guys. The same scenario what is unfolding right now for Bitcoin. This is also a 1 2 3 reversal scenario, 1 2 3, and then move in an upper direction. So we said, hey, this 1 2 3 4 scenario, the upper target is going to be somewhere around 1,350 price level, right? But you can see we did had a really nice breakout out of this neckline area. Price went up, but then we found a rejection. Price was unable to break out of this structure, because if you look at this area where we actually found rejection and just look at this trend line, you can see exactly at this trend line, which previously acted as a resistance support, we found a rejection. And now what we are witnessing is a price correction. And this price correction also came exactly at this neckline area which we talked on my yesterday's video, because I said you guys, hey, the pullback for Ether could also be around this neckline area. And if you look at this, it came exactly at this neckline area. We also had this move below the neckline area, but you can see here, buyers stepped in. We had this weak rejection here to the downside. And look at this, guys. After finding support at the previous neckline area, the price of Ether is also showing a move in an upper direction. But we know to break here completely in an upside, we need to break this resistance line from 1260 price level. So if we are able to break above it, then we could be heading towards our target area of 1350 price level. And look at this, guys, exactly also where this target is, right? From this 1 2 3 4 reversal, this is also a previous high. So this is also a sign that if price of Ether is also able to break this target of 1360 or 1350, then this could also be a sign that the price of Ether could continue further from here on as well. And if this reversal is going to happen, and now let's say the price is going to reverse from here on, right? So what are some scenarios that could also play out? Because right now, if we get another rejection from here, a pullback is definitely going to be the neckline, and the worst case scenario I would say is going to be this area, which is around 1045, 1050 price levels. So this is what I see right now looking at this in a 4-hour time frame. But also let's have a quick look at this in a bit different way in a smaller time frame. So yesterday we also talked about this scenario here. If you remember properly, I showed you guys this parallel channel scenario that was playing out, because I said you the middle line acted as a very strong support, also as a resistance, you can see here. But as I told you, pullback around the neckline would also indicate that, hey, we are actually going to find support around this 1150, 1160 price level. We went below, but we were able to find support once we were above it. You can see here. Now the trend could be heading in an upper direction. But if we look at this inside parallel channel scenario, guys, what we could also see is a move in this manner, right? You can see. So inside this parallel channel, we are forming a smaller ascending channel. So according to this ascending channel right now, if you look at this price structure properly, guys, this here, the previous neckline area, you can see here, after reaching the upper line area, we did found rejection. But if you look at this trend line here, exactly from the top area where we found the rejection of this ascending channel, you can see here, resistance, support, and then the same line acted as a support. So just like with Bitcoin also, if this is going to continue inside this ascending channel, the upper target right now could be around the area where we previously found rejection. So in that case, we could be heading towards a 1250 price level at this current state. So if we are actually able to find support also here, right, just like with this example, then we could be heading to a very, very bullish move in an upper direction to break this previous high structure, which is around 1350 price level. So this is what I see right now looking at the price action of Ethereum. And also in a bigger time frame, you can see here. So in a bigger time frame, I mean in a weekly time frame, you can see the price of Ether has already pierced all our target except these two here in an upper direction, which is at 1370 and 1410 price dollar, because this two upside target is still open. But right now, if you look at this price action, we are also getting actually support at this 1220 area. That is actually a very, very nice sign, because you can see exactly at this peak here in a weekly candle, that's where we've previously found rejection. And after that, you can see the price had a really massive price pullback, right? But now you can see this weekly here for Ether is actually finding support at that exact same price level of 1220. So this is actually a very, very good sign, because according to this, as I've already showed you guys, this fractal here, this is the type of price structure what I'm actually expecting Ether to do, and I've already showed you. So if you look at this here, the similar scenario and this fractal is also playing out similarly, like you can see. So if this is going to continue, or if this is going to happen, the price of Ether is also actually going to break the previous high structure. And you know, right, breaking the previous high structure could flash another bullish scenario, just like with Bitcoin price action. So guys, this is what I see right now looking at the price action of Ethereum and also Bitcoin. So if you enjoyed my work, hit the like button, and if you're watching this for the first time, definitely hit the subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.